Hey everyone, this is Buddy, and we're going to take a look at what Apple announced at their most recent keynote event. Now just to get that subscription service out of the way, it does save you money if you bundle all the things together, but are you really getting your money's worth if you're doing that? Not really, because Apple TV isn't that great and really isn't anyways, it's not really worth it unless you're just such a hardcore Apple services fan that you need this. The highest tier also includes Apple's new fitness program that they kind of charge a monthly fee for now, but you can bundle that as well. I don't think it's really worth it, especially because Nike's fitness program, Nike Training Club app, is free now, and you don't even have to pay for the premium stuff, and it even has nutrition things, athletes, programs on there. Like, I don't know why you would go to it. Yeah, it works pretty well with the Apple Watch and the Apple ecosystem, but Nike's is still pretty great, and it's free. As far as the watches go, Apple unveiled the Series 6 and the SE. Like the iPhone SE, now you can have an Apple Watch SE. But basically, it's kind of like a dumbed down version of the Series 6, or really it's more like a rebranded Series 5. So either of those, the 6 or the 5, I mean obviously the 5 doesn't have an ECG or an always on display, it's kind of missing some things. Both of them are great choices, and the fact that the SE starts at $280 makes it a great choice to get instead of the $400 Series 6. But I like both of them. They're great choices, and you guys should definitely check those out if you're interested in those. But now let's go on to the iPads. Before we get into the iPads, if you guys are still watching, consider leaving a subscribe down below. It's free, easy, and you can undo it at any time. Anyways, let's keep going to the iPads. The iPads were a great update. I mean, I got to see super cool new colors for the iPad Air, and then the regular iPad also got updated. There are some caveats to these kind of updates, because at first glance, $600 for the iPad Air that get pretty much all the features from the iPad Pro from 2 years ago makes it seem like the go-to. When you realize that the iPad Air now starts at 64 gigabytes for $600, and you have to pay $150 more for an upgraded storage option, you realize that you're getting into that iPad Pro territory. When you upgrade it for $150, you actually get 256 gigabytes of storage. The iPad Pro starts at 128 gigabytes of storage at $800. So yeah, you do kind of lose half the storage if you went up that $50 and bought the iPad Pro, but in my book, the extra 128 gigabytes of storage doesn't really matter. You need more than 64, but you really don't need more than 128 in most cases. So that kind of puts it in a weird territory to think that if you spent $50 more, you could have the Pro instead of the iPad Air. We'll see what people decide to do. So I like, though, that they added a little teeny feature, so it's not just a rebranded iPad Pro from 2018. They actually added Touch ID, or your fingerprint scanner, in the top power button of the iPad Air. That's pretty neat, pretty cool, and I don't think you really could go wrong with any of the iPads in Apple's lineup. It really just depends on what you want to see. If you want that magnetic charging, wirelessly charging on the side with the Apple Pencil Gen 2 that I really wanted to have, then definitely go with the Air or the Pro. And if you really don't care about that, then the regular iPad is totally good to go with. Stay tuned for next month's event, because that will be releasing the iPhones, maybe some other cool things like AirPods Studios, the over-the-ear noise-canceling AirPods that Apple's gonna make and make super cool. If you guys are still watching, try to leave a subscribe down below. Hit that red subscribe button. I mean, it's free, easy, and you can undo it anytime. But thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.